am severely allergic to pollen, but I still went to the flower shop and bought 2 huge bouquets of roses. I did it only because the 2 childhood friends I grew up with were both planning to confess to the same manipulative girl. I handed them the flowers and sincerely wished them success. But as they confessed at the same time, the girl suddenly started gasping for air and said she was allergic to pollen. The 2 men immediately got angry. They threw away the roses and accused me of ruining their confession on purpose. I felt so wronged. I never thought the 2 people who used to spoil me would turn on me like this. Back then, when they learned I was allergic to pollen, they made the butler remove all the flowers near the house. They never let me suffer even a little, even on graduation day. They swore I had to marry one of them within a year, but after that girl showed up, they both fell in love with her. I had planned to step aside once they succeeded, but now they blamed me for her allergy. I turned around in anger to leave, but one of them grabbed me. They even forced me to apologize to the manipulative girl. She looked smug and pretended to be kind in front of everyone. She said I didn't mean any harm. The 2 guys praised her for being mature and understanding. Watching all this made me completely disappointed. I knew clearly it was all part of her plan. Just then, my father called urging me to come home. At home, he told me the rich man who always admired me had proposed again and advised me to forget those 2 guys. So I agreed to marry the rich man. That day I was about to head out to choose a wedding dress. The 2 guys heard I was going to a bridal shop and thought I was helping the girl pick her dress. I coldly told them it had nothing to do with me, then walked into the most luxurious bridal store in the city. Turns out the rich man had bought the best shop in town just for me, even though we'd never met. He knew everything I liked. He even sang lullabies to me when I was a baby. Meanwhile, the rich man met the 2 guys and invited them to his wedding next month. Later, the 2 guys invited me to dinner to apologize. I thought they regretted everything, but it turned out to be a trap. The dinner wasn't for me. It was all for that girl. Even the whole table was full of dishes I hated, just to please her. The men who once knew everything I liked now forgot I hated scallions. I got up to go to the restroom, but she secretly tripped me. The dishes went flying, and I hit the floor hard. But the 2 guys only cared about her. They even blamed me for the mess, and made me pay for a meal I didn't even touch. I held back tears of humiliation, and finally saw the truth behind 20 years of friendship. I went home and deleted all of their contacts, and left the chat group we used to laugh in. Soon the rich man sent someone to deliver a gown he picked for me. The 2 guys came to question why I deleted them when they saw the dress. They froze. They recognized it as the same one they saw at the shop, the one prepared for the rich man's bride, but they still refused to believe it. They mocked me for being delusional and told me to wait quietly to marry one of them. I ignored them, because in 2 weeks, the wedding would reveal the truth. Soon the manipulative girl moved into their house, enjoying everything that once belonged to me. They surrounded her, saying all the sweet words they used to say to me. Even the hairstyles they learned for me were now used to please her. When I came back from shopping, she shamelessly asked me for a gift. When she saw nothing for her, she snatched my bags and threw everything on the floor. The 2 guys rushed over. She pretended to apologize with tears. They didn't care about what I lost and said it's fine as long as I wasn't hurt. I couldn't take it anymore, and what I said next left both of them in shock.